This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Some battles simply can't.
Fine. Out of the cart, all of you.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
We're still in the fight!
No words to express my
About time you showed up. We've been waiting for you. Our mission is simple. See to it that none the Queen Regent's supporters will come. Quiet. Come along now. What was that sound? Who's there?
Hold a moment. I'll be handling Augustine's escort from...
Foul brigand!
There's no need for... Here's a surprise. We met at the tavern, remember? Fair warning, cuz this craven isn't worthy of your trust.
He speaks madness! Subdue him at once! Ere he...
Why, if 'tisn't Sir Ragnar from the tavern. Now to...
You would betray me.
You believe me, then? That's a bit of a relief, actually. Thanks, cuz.
Curse you!
Phew! I appreciate the confidence, cuz 'twas a welcome surprise, but I can't linger here, I'm afraid. Follow after me, if you can.
The decision is yours, Arisen. I trust in your judgment.
We've got choppers. Ice is not afraid of it. We may think our strategy.
Right there.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here? A cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
Now it has to
Be on your guard.
Understood.
We meet again. Oh, you seem to have fared better than I did. Still, so long as he escaped, I'd wagered that makes this a job well done. Speaking of, I was to tell you I'll be glad to oblige you, of course, but we ought to get moving first. Time to get to work. Not bad. From what I've seen of your skills during that mess in the tavern and today's business, and my word ought to carry a fair bit of weight, considering my reputation as a warrior of unparalleled. Turns out, as a sellsword proves himself, makes for a duller life. Though I can't say I've any complaints about. Still, I hunger for a real battlefield. I'd not say no to a fight with you. Let's have at it when I'm all healed up, eh? Mayhap, I'll not give you a choice in the matter. I'm not sure what's brought me here. I suppose I'll have a few drinks and hit the hay. That escort mission was a trap concocted entirely for your benefit, you know. But Augustin is no fool. He had his doubts about his summons to Vermin and hired me to watch over him in an unofficial capacity. So I looked into the cart that would be escorting him, and lo and behold, I found your name. But 'twasn't on the list rather, your name was on the list of persons to be on guard for. In short, you had been called in to act the part of. Mark my words, if you'd carried on with them, Augustin would have been slain, and you would have been held responsible. You'd not have stood a chance against all that if it hadn't been for me. Aye, methinks I've earned my pay this time, and then some. I protected my charge and got you away from the scene without your being branded a murderer and thrown in jail. Now all that remains is to escape this place. I expect we'll find a way out soon enough, if we only press on. Still, I've got to wonder where this craven plot came from, and what you did to warrant it. One thing's for certain, you must have powerful enemies in Vermin. But why? 'Tis not as though you're the Arisen true. What? You are the Arisen. Ha! 'Tis a small world indeed. You've piqued my interest even further, cuz I've no business here. Best I hit the road. Right, let's press on. Judging from the flow of air here, the exit can't be far. Why question the meaning of battle? Might as well question the meaning of... Well, this is a right awful place to be cut short. At least you made it out all right. Don't worry, cuz. I'll be fine on my own. After all, I can't afford to die here. We haven't had ourselves a real bout yet. We'll see each other again. You can count on that. And when we do, you'd best be ready for the fight of your life.
We are reunited at last, Master. I do hope you encountered no trouble in the cave. 'Tis done. Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. Pray, follow me. Over here, Master. Did you lose sight of me? Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet? Him. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way. A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Watch over me. Deliver me from harm. You are most gracious. 'Tis but a trifle. But
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself. I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Will I tell you more? I will not fault your prowess. I can do no less in service of you. Well said. shan't be arrayed against this foe.
You're going to regret that.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me.
Box carts are reliable, if naught else.
It's preferable to walking everywhere, that's for certain.
Finish this, here and now. Well done!
I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
Keep on them arisen, and I'll strike them down. We are at our best when we combine our strength. Let my madness grant you a mental boon. So, Gwifentia is the Elvish word for scale cinder. I suppose we ought to pay a visit to a Batali blacksmith next. Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
We have arrived.
Can't put a price on.
Aye. What brings you to Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in a luck. Oh, 'tis at an elves and dwarves don't get along unless you listen. I happen to know there's all elven fairs. Of course, no dwarf would, but the fact of the matter is,
So, the blacks...
if e'er you stumble
I've heard a blacksmith of singular skill resides in Batal. Perhaps he could restore the Regalia sword. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
Wares aplenty, as you can see. It's all a matter of practice, I'm sure.
It's hard, but dreams are free, I say.
Now here's a welcome sight.
This is to further
Fancy a
refine
gander?
oneself.
Fine wares or short.
Someone to talk to. It's a fair number.
Welcome.
I didn't have to work to earn.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Have you found Gwefencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye? I fear the smith. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish. Which one? Nutriarb. Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriarb is not very tasty. Few elves enjoy it. It is a pungent stew of, old fish, but I shall prepare it. If it has any chance of bringing me Gwefencha, would you be willing to gather the ingredients for me? You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two main ingredients: rotten apples and rotten fish. Bring them to me, and I will prepare Nutriarb. Rotten fish and apples? My stomach lurches at the very thought. But I suppose we ought to procure them all the same.
Right you are.
Elelote osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fe. Eruma nun verusa laikasa.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Herminra, Heruar Linda.
Elelote an osto silfa. Ingala na angad. Anakulion for listiel.
Nolwendi hiro.
Salma Arenfe. Alekano Nande.
The apples and fish we gathered have gone rotten, Master, judging by the smell. Shall we see them to Miss Darren?
Elelot. Ne findil na tielvane. We herua.
Fui Newman in type. Yeah.
Kerale, Elia, Menamea. Kirandone Halana.
Ilem moonless canalin kalia lum.
Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. I will... My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able... This dish was first made by an elf. These fish already stink of the sea. Nutriarb is oft served at celebratory... I must endure. It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink. It is ready, but it is so vile. I cannot understand how anyone... I fear the dwarven blacksmith will be angry if I... But I will trust in you. Come, let us away to Batal. Oh, I would like to... The Nutriarb is done. I thank you. Here, my brother gave this to me. There's a shorter path. Never have I left the arbor before this moment.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen?
We need only bring this dish to the smithy. Are we to escort Miss Darren there, or use the fairy stone she gave us? Pray, allow me to show you the way.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
You're back! And who's that you've got? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Well met. The name's...
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like...
Yes, I have the Nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front... Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need to make for... Come on, you two. The cavern's this way.
Shall we follow Sir Sara, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the day is done.
By your leave.
Look around if you must, But be sure to buy all.
I'll gladly stay a while.
More than my life's work, yes.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light. Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but ours is a party of women, by and large.
And yet, no two of us are the same.
Right, here we are.
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that you imbecile. You brought an elf.
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you...
A gift. For you.
Ah, what makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elven cooking? I'm gonna go dispose of this. And I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course. This is your chance.
Truly? But...
You'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes short work of his meals. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition, eh? See who can collect more of the stuff. Anyway, good luck. I'll be outside keeping watch. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
Oh, I've got some.
Where else can I look? Oh! Are you done collecting already? Hop to it then, eh? You won't find an excuse. Where else can I look?
My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? You've got so much. With this, the Arbor Heart will undoubtedly... For now, I must return, and I hope you will come visit us again. And I must thank you as well, Sarah. You and the blacksmith, Brock.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure. I'm sure...
Now the Arbor Heart is sure to recover, and seeing Miss Darren's cheerful mien made all our labours worthwhile.
No thanks needed. I was just glad to be of use.
I believe I know whom we must seek. If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
Given the state of things, I may have to... Oh. Do come again. Looking for aught in particular?
Whatever's to be done.
This place
Interested in my wares?
I've wares of venture to think I've wasted a second of my
Those I wouldn't give for them.
Yes, that's the best. Take it easy today. I knew it. They're acting up.
So you're the one. Well, go on then.
We shall remain here.
What are you here for, huh? Come to give me your pity, or not suffer I?
Ort's got the whelp's tongue. I would have thought he'd be glad to start spilling. Not sure what's keeping him quiet.
Oi, enough.
Yes, sir. Apologies, sir.
Just piss off. I ain't interested in
It is good to be reunited.
The mornings get earlier and your bones get older.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I'm by your side.
Welcome. Is there anything to do? This place fills me with unbidden events.
Pleasant surroundings have been cool for us. Dear me. Some of them place at least here to enjoy my
What am I supposed to do? I'd gladly stay here forever.
I probably need some sleep. I ought to keep practicing till the last moment. All the best tales come from
Well met.
I'm not sure what to do. Pleasant surroundings.
Come on, have a look.
All I've got left for
Oh,
my...
met, sir.
Fancy a gander? My back's not packing up today.
If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
I don't see the point if it was only being you. Of course, that's not to say. If that were... And 'tisn't at all pleasant.
But Lanzo was just using me. My parents were killed by brigands, and I've no doubt I'd have followed them. It made me a part of the coral snakes. I know it ain't right I didn't take it for myself, it was for the poor. That's why I did, and I don't believe for a moment that That's why I did, and I don't believe for a moment that Lanzo...
You want a way? Well, there might be. I've not the authority to promise such a jail, for instance. I reckon that... Just remember, you had no...
Such worn out gear.
That's why I did it, and I don't believe for a moment that...
What am I supposed to do?
Please clear, I can let down my hair. Well met, sir. I have a dozen matters to see today. I'm not sure what to do. Not sure what they expect. I'm no cook, am I? Then I shall remain by your side.
Given the state of things, I may have to close. The in here long. Do come again.
Looking for aught in particular?
Whatever's to be done.
Go on, have a look.
Well, there's a slippery beast that must needs be tamed.
Right, that's looking splendid.
Idleness is a luxury I can barely afford.
Short rest, then on.
We shall remain here.
We'll see if you can escape. Who are you supposed to be then? Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Bet he's still crying over. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor...
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale.
Hugo's been following. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. They can earn their own living that way. And having a few whelps along makes... But Hugo had gotten too big for that. So... Well, save throwing him to the dog. Hard to believe the lad. Did he ever tell you his story? But Harry's couldn't be more obvious who his mum was a comely lass. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. 'Twas hard not to laugh, watching daft little you. We've a new hideout now. I ain't afraid to tell you that. In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? With a new hideout now, ain't fair for me to be the only one with a sweet all to myself. With a new hideout now, ain't fair for me to be the only one with a sweet all to myself.
How are we to fight with such worn-out gear?
What do you want now? What? He said that. But if he'd known, tell me it's all an.
Seems we've heard all this.
Over here, if you please.
Well, let's
to see the
We forget the bank on
Pleasant surroundings make for a performance. I'm not sure what to do.
Well, this is no good to autumn particular.
Now,
A custom event.
Me? Myself? Now, this hardly bears. Many thanks.
not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Interested in my wares?
Welcome. Oh, welcome.
Why's my life so long?
This headache's driving me up the wall. It's the same as the one before it. If that is your destination, we cannot follow. But know that your return is eagerly awaited.
If you and that bandit with the loose tongue's dead. Not hard to guess whose 'twas.
I'm honored to be called to your side, Arisen. Well met, sir. Fine. As always. An ox cart ought to make our journey easier. Walking everywhere is certainly tiring.
Pray, make for the jet. Do I know you?
This ox cart's bound for the check. Can't set off till I've had my due.
Bunch of sluggards.
How'd I end up here? I quite like
a weapon with the fury of the elements. I will protect you. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? A thief's agility makes them a tricky opponent. Try not to let them get the upper hand. Careful now. Place to harvest some ingredients.
Come on! What the? We'll pull through yet.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent.
Is that a statue I espy over yonder?
We ought to take a closer look. Arisen. I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? Our foes are like to use the dark against us. As the Arisen commands, so must we abide. Show some haste.
Seems your luck's run out.
I grant you fire's blaze. Use it well. You'll not get past me. Nicely done.
Come on!
We are to retreat then? I see a ladder here, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
Powerful weapon. A single bolt loosed from it would carry tremendous lethal force. It is not how we use this, but when. I imagine it would be most beneficial in combat. It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
Seems your luck's run out. Mine's
on my way. Thank you. Have no fear. Everything will be all right.
Drop all your valuables, and I might just let you live. What's the hurry?
know who you're dealing with. Bugger off if you want to see them.
Staining his hands any further.
You? I came to get my vengeance, only to find all those who could give it to me already dead. Fine. Seems my entire life's a farce, and I don't rightly know where to go from here. What an honest life, huh? What a lark. This is the only life I've ever known. It's too late for me to change paths now. Oi. Do you really think someone like me could live an honest life after all that's happened? I've always wanted to try, but what could I do? And no one would want me working for him, would they? You know of a place I could work? Work? You think I could work there? What? But why? Why would you... give it a try, I suppose. I'll do my best not to make a Oh, thank you, cuz.
Let me get that.
I'd fain lead the way, if you would be so kind as to follow me.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.